The thing is, when everybody's kind of comparable in distribution, the culture has changed to one of politeness, back and forth, give and take, as well as the long form nature of it. The contrast to this is like a journalist versus a subject. Podcasting is peer to peer. Journalist subject is hierarchical. There's a journalist, a corporate journalist, an employee of a media corporation, and then there's the subject, as in, the subject under the microscope, or the subject, and there's a king and their subject. And that word, or subject to, that word subject is such a revealing word. It gives away so much. The journalist and the subject under the microscope. And the thing is, the journalist-subject relationship, when the journalist interviews the subject, the journalist can edit, they can pull whatever quote they want, and they have the distribution that the subject doesn't. They have millions of folks who will read their thing. The subject can just squeak and can't get a word out edgewise. They can yell all they want, but it doesn't do anything. No one will listen to them. It's just boom. That's why people used to say, never argue with a man who buys ink by the barrel. You're writing a little letter to the editor, and they've got, they're rolling off the printing presses, right? It's as if you've got millions of drones that you can just hit enter and boom, just push software updates to, and this person can just talk to the people around them. Because that's what media is. Media scripts human beings. If code scripts machines, media scripts human beings, even in ways that we don't fully appreciate. That's why people spend so much on advertising. You might think, advertising doesn't convince you of something, but it just sort of reminds you that Coca-Cola exists. And then you're at the store, maybe I'll get a Coke. That's how words are picked up. That's how vocabulary is picked up. A small example, if I said postulate like 8 minutes ago or 9 minutes ago, you might say postulate 2 minutes ago, right? That's a small example, right? That's not bad. It's just how we should think about it. Point being that once we are equal on distribution, then we can actually speak to each other as peers. And it's futile to try to argue with someone who has way more distribution and is hostile. You just need to build your own distribution, which is much more possible in the internet age.